Who's going to be the baddest dude when you come on these white lines? Be the baddest dude on these white lines starting tonight. No excuses. Let's do this thing.
Welcome to episode 6 of the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. I'm Cooper Burrell, and as always, I'm here with Coach Beard. Coach Beard, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing all right, Coach. A very tough loss to STM last week, losing 35-3. Coach, let's just talk about that real quick.
Well, you look, I'm not big on moral victories by any means. I like to win, but there was some serious growth. You look at us week 1 to week 5, where we're at. There's a lot of growth there. Really excited about the way we competed. Really excited how we weren't scared of the big time program, the big time competition. We didn't shy away from the opportunity we were in. You get down 20-0 at half, and it played on a short field, which was actually pretty impressive with a couple of stops we got. We made some bad mistakes at bad times, and kept their drives alive a couple of times with some bad penalties. Lost on first down with some bad penalties. But the good news is really easy to clean up. Some of the mistakes we made that kind of shot ourselves are really easy to clean up. And those are things you can't do against big-time programs. And those are things your group has to learn. Still being somewhat inexperienced and young, you have to learn that you can't make these kind of mistakes in big-time games like that, because those teams, are going to bear you. And, again, hats off to St. Thomas More for being a big-time program. I've enjoyed these 2 years competing against them. Won it last year. I hope they win it again this year. And what a great test to get us ready for district, and excited to see where we go, learning from this loss and moving forward.
Yes, sir. Let's get into these highlights. Jackets take the field at home once again versus STM in the gold jerseys, looking very good in front of a very big crowd for this game of the week. STM with the ball, number 6, Sam Altman, passes, and it is broken up by number 7, Mason Burrell. STM still with the ball, third down. Number 6 throws it on a screen pass. He tries to make it upfield, but is tackled by number 36, Debo. Jackets with the ball, number 13, Goldman looking, and is out to number 22, RJ Johnson, who is tackled. STM back with the ball, number 6 looking downfield, throws, and it is a touchdown caught by number 83, putting STM up 6-0. Coach, let's talk about this.
Well, look, this is a great program. This was a big-time throw against one of our, if not our best cover guy ever at Denham Springs. It was a great throw, great catch, great play. Hats off to him. You couldn't ask for. We were there with the coverage.
Goldman hands it off to number 22, Randall Johnson, who takes it up the field for a first down and is finally brought down. 4th and short for the Jackets. Number 13, Goldman, gets the first down and almost slips away, but is brought down. Second quarter now, STM with the ball. Number 6 throws downfield, and it is caught, and it is a touchdown, putting the Cougars up 13-0. A great catch by number 1 there. Coach, let's talk about this play right here.
Well, that's really on us. 7 was supposed to go to one side, and we got caught switching, and it gave them the advantage, and they made the play, and we did not. That's on us, and we got to do a better job of knowing where those guys are pre-snap or being in the middle of the field where it's easier to switch. So we gave them the easy 6 right there.
Jackets with the ball. It is given again to RJ, who is stuffed behind the line. A good play by the D right there to stop the Jackets. STM with the ball again. It is handed off, and he runs upfield and is finally brought down by number 19 and 39. STM still with the ball. Number 6 looking, throws, and it is caught by number 1 again, putting the Cougars up. Coach, let's talk about this play right here.
Look, post play right there on Jonas. Jonas, one of our better cover guys from the box. If you watch it from the big side, he opens his hips the wrong way, They break on the post. He has the advantage. Once Jonas opened his hips, had the advantage, and they finished the play with a great throw and a great catch. Very easy to correct.
This will put the Cougars 20-0. Goldman with the ball, but he's sacked in the backfield by number 97. Goldman again rolls out, looking downfield and throws, but it is picked off by STM's defense. Another great play by their defense right there, getting the ball back to their offense. STM with the ball, looking downfield, and the quarterback throws, but it is dropped by number 12. Jerry gets put in. He drops back, looking, throws, and it is caught by number 6, Deshaun McBride, who is dragged down after a big play. Good play by number 6 right there. Jerry looking again, scrambling, looking downfield, finally being pushed down and rolls out of bounds. STM with the ball again, looking. It is given to number 2, who was tackled in the backfield by number 2, Jonas Clark. Great play by Jonas right there. STM quarterback with the ball again. He throws the screen, but it is brought down fast by number 39, Trevor Lewis. Jackets with the ball. Jerry Horn looking, scrambling, trying to make a play, but is brought down in the backfield. Jerry Horn with the ball again, rolls, looking downfield, tries to make a play, throws, and it is caught by number 11, Puffer, who was pushed out of bounds. You see him hyped up there after the catch. 4th down for the Jackets. Jerry looking to pass, but it is incomplete, but there are flags on STM for roughing the passer. A big, never mind. Jerry Horn looking downfield, he gives it to number 5, Hudson Byers, who is pushed out of bounds. Jerry with the ball again, he gives it to number 22, RJ, who goes upfield, hitting a guy and finally going down. Jerry looking downfield, scrambling, trying to find somebody he passes, but it is no good. Jackets hit the field goal, but they are still down 20-3. STM leads. STM with the ball again. Quarterback number 6 looking downfield. He goes to try to make a play, but is brought down. Number 6 again with the ball, looking downfield, scrambles out, looking for more. It is 4th down, and he gets the 1st down before going out of bounds.
That was a huge play by them.
STM hands it off to their running back, who goes right in, number 2 for the touchdown. 28-3. Coach, let's talk about this play right here.
Well, I mean, if you back up to the play before, it was a huge 4th down. The kid scrambled on and got the 1st down. Here, if you look up front, we got some what could be a pass run read, and then a backer drop and a pass read, and opened up the edge for him to score and walk right in.
Jerry Horn looking downfield. He passes it to number 4, Tyler Haynes, who was almost brought down, but the guy couldn't get him down, and he's finally brought down by a group of STM defensive players. Jerry looking, passing downfield, and it is caught by number 6, Deshaun again. They call this down and a catch. A great catch by number 6 right there. Coach, let's talk about this right here, Jerry getting them into the STM.
Yeah, I mean, you saw
territory.
2 big balls by Jerry to McBride, which is a good thing to see. Yeah, I think sometimes we need to get McBride doing some shorter stuff, let him make some people miss, let him go make the play. But again, great play right here, great finish. But if we're going to use him, we also need to use him more in the quick game.
4th quarter now, 3rd down. Jerry looks downfield for Deshaun, but it is broken up. Tried to make a play there, but couldn't. Jerry gives it to tries to make a pass to number 11, Peyton Puffer, but he is hit hard and drops the ball. STM with the ball now, number 6 looking, passing, and gets it incomplete. Good pass breakup by number 1 there. STM punts, but it is hit. The punter is hit. 1st down for STM. They give it to number 5, who tries to make a move upfield and is finally brought down by number 6, Deshaun McBride. STM with the ball again. Quarterback number 6 passes, and it is broken up by number 7, Mason Varese. Great play there by 7. Jackets with the ball. RJ runs upfield, trying to make a move, but is finally brought down. Jared gets the ball, tries to throw it to number 10, Seth, but it is incomplete. STM with the ball, gives it to his running back who makes it out in the open and runs it in, putting the STM Cougars up 35-3. Final score, STM 35, Denham 3. Stats, Jerry Horn, 11 for 19 passing, 177 yards. Deshaun McBride, 2 receptions for 94 yards. RJ Johnson, 17 carries for 69 yards. Coach, I want to talk about the offense first. You took out number 13, Goldman, and put Jerry back in?
Well, look, I mean, we have the luxury of having 2 really good quarterbacks, guys that we are very pleased with, very happy to have for the next 2 years and next 3 years. Not every program has that luxury. And, we kind of put 13 in the fire right there as a young buck and said, hey, here's St. Thomas More, get after it, kind of like we did to Jerry Horn last year. And, it wasn't that he was having a bad night. He just looked a little uncomfortable at times. And we went back to the guy we know has been in that game and can handle that game. And I thought he did a great job coming in. I think he completed his first 9 balls. And that's something he's got to get comfortable doing. I mean, even if we got to call some little quick stuff for him to get comfortable, make some completions, and have that confidence that we know Jerry Horn can play with, then we're in a great spot for him to get going and get to playing. And Jerry got nicked up early and kind of opened the door for 13 to show us what he could do. But again, we got a quarterback room with 3 dudes that we really like, and we just got to continue to have them really compete with each other and make each other better. I mean, that's ultimately what's going to make this program go. With that O-line and that quarterback play. So those 3 are pushing each other, and we'll continue to push each other. And I don't want to necessarily say we're going to ride the hot hand, but we think right now Jerry is the guy that continue leading where we got to go.
Who's that third dude, Coach?
Somebody related to you.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
The better-looking Burrell.
No, absolutely not. Nowhere near
with
better
that
looking.
Mustache, stop.
It ain't even that bad.
Coach, it's a great mustache.
Coach, the defense held STM to 20 in the first half. You said a couple of times that we would have been down by 50 a couple weeks ago. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, look, I thought we had a lot to learn early on, and we did. I mean, you just hate that you learn it to a tough lesson like Mandeville coming in and hitting us in the mouth. And, we did some things early on that was not like your typical Denham Springs defense and caused us to have some problems. I thought Friday night, St. Thomas More, I mean, they really dominated the field position battle the first half, and we got a couple of big stops and only held them to 20. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Where probably 4 weeks ago they'd have been up 40 to 50 to nothing that quick because of where we were and we were learning. And you can tell by the way we're now playing and the growth that we're getting better.
Yeah, so I also want to talk about the dumb penalties that we had. We had a lot of them.
Yeah, I think you know how I am about the penalties. I'm more concerned about the selfish penalties. The personal fouls. Some of the I think Varice might have had one. I think Haynes might have had one. The roughing the passer is a critical time. That would fall under the category of a selfish penalty. But I mean, the kid's just playing hard. Rancher trying to block the punt. You hate to get on to him. You have to get on to him. You have to correct him because you can't let it happen again. They're just playing hard and going all out, and it's close, but it cannot happen. We played 2 extra drives defensively because of 2 bad penalties. The false starts are going to be easy to clean up. I think so. Our line kind of reverted back to being young again and kind of flinching to some of the calls they were making to our motion and everything else that caused our guys to flinch or jump. So it's really easy to clean up. Sometimes you get in that big game, those nerves cause you to revert back to being young and youthful and, making some bad mistakes. And we did just that. But it's not anything that's that's on the charts of can't be cleaned up or corrected. So those are going to be easy to fix. And, talking Saturday morning, I really feel like where our psyche is, where our mind is, where our heart is, that we're in a good spot to grow from this and learn from this and move on and get it cleaned up.
Coach, I want to talk about this big rivalry game coming up versus Live Oak this week.
Well, I mean, it's the biggest game of the year because it's the next one. That's our mindset we go into every week because we know how tough it is to win games in 5A. We know how tough it is to win games in Denham Springs. So you can't get wrapped up in the rivalry game, the highway of 16, all that stuff. That does add flair to the game, which does make it more fun. Up until really the last 9 years, that game really was kind of lopsided, and and didn't mean what it now means. So I'm excited about that. But, it's the biggest game of the year because it's the next one. It is the first district game, which is, for us to win district again, we got to start with number one. It is against a rival, a Livingston Parish rival, which we know will cause, you can throw out all records, you can throw out everything you want because these two teams are going to play at a different level and play hard and want to win this because of that. I'm happy to see Live Oak getting back on track and doing some really good things under Hutch Gonzalez, a guy, he and I have a good history together. He worked for me at one time, and we played ball together. So, I'm excited to see Livingston Parish. I pull for Livingston Parish schools every week but one. Competition, rivalry game, intense setting. I would like to think everybody's going to come out from Watson and Denham to support our kids and watch a great football game. And, you want Live Oak to bring their best just like Live Oak should want Denham to bring our best in the competition and just get after it and let's figure out who the best team is.
Yes, sir. We all know Live Oak's going to bring their all.
No doubt.
Coach, what are going to be the keys to winning this game versus Live Oak?
Well, I think starting fast will be really huge. We've only really started fast a couple of games this year, and you can see a big change in the way the game plays out and the way we play the game when we do start fast. I think that's going to be really critical. Of course, all the same old coaching cliches of winning in the trenches, being disciplined, all that stuff is the same every week. I mean, the team that brings it and plays the most physical, the most controlled physical game, weathers the butterflies of the rivalry, weathers the butterflies of a district game. That's the team that's going to settle in quickest and probably have the best chance to win this football game.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of The Brett Beer Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. I'm Cooper Burrell. As always, thank you, Coach Beer, for joining me. The Jackets play this Thursday at 7 o'clock versus Live Oak. The theme is Blackout. Thank you once again for watching. Hope I can see you next time.